Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer and welcome to a new playthrough video. Today I am playing Core Space Firstborn. This is the second mission. It's called Don't Spare the Rod. Not quite sure what that has to do with it, but we'll see. This scenario has, well, one major objective, which is if I can get up to that item right there, that little icon. It's worth 10 credits if I can get it. There's one right here just inside the airlock entry that's worth 3. That's a gimme. And then, of course, I've preloaded all of the containers with the required loot that the rules specify. Other than that, I'm ready to go. There's not a lot to this other than just, like I said, get up there. Now, given that my crew starts down here and has to get up there and then all the way back, I don't know. I tend to play this game very conservatively because this game can go south on you very, very fast. Your crew can just totally get killed very, very quickly. And so let's just play it by ear. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a peg in here. I don't have to roll for the first drone. A drone always appears on the in the first round. So all I have to do is roll the die to see which of the entry points it comes in. It's going to come in at 4, which is going to be here. And then it's going to move to 5 on during the enemy phase. It'll move here and see if there's anybody that it can spot. All right, let's get going. Let me get the dice down here. Let's see. First up is going to be Cassie. So my goal here, obviously, is to try and loot what I can and survive. There are 2 stasis pods over here. Good stuff in those. Here's an arc. Here's an arc. Then the rest of them are more north here and maybe a little difficult to get to. I've got to avoid the wormholes or the worm pits and the access points for the drones. But given that that's the first drone, I'm gonna book it. Let's just see what we can do. So Cassie can move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for her next action she'll move another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to stay away from the worm pits, but unfortunately they're always placed near doorways, so you got to go by them at some point. I will mark her as her turn is gone, and now we will move to Wade. Wade's my weak guy. He's got low health. He's only got a pistol. Well, they all have pistols, but his is just not that great. He's also the lowest skilled, but he does have an armor that I bought, so I got to keep that in mind. All right, let's go ahead and move him. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll stay up here next to the captain, and I'm gonna mark him as moved. And then finally, I've got Balcor. Balcor is my heavy. He's got good health. He's got some armor. Actually, no, he does not. Yeah, he does. He has 1 armor. So I guess I'll send him into. I'd prefer to keep him near 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd prefer to keep him near my captain. There's a reason for that. He has an interesting skill. He can use it one time. That is called training. It says after an action, another traitor within short range and line of sight can make the same action for free. So whatever he does, another character can do. So if he shoots, they can shoot for free. All right, that is the end of that. So what would happen here is this would go down. It would look around, doesn't see anybody. It would go down and then appear at 4. It does not see anybody, and it stays right here. Now, it's a drone, so it will behave just like other things, which means it will start moving towards me on its turn. Let's see. Next thing you do is well, what I should have done was draw the event card first, so let's do that. I'm in the patrol phase. Early bird. Choose an unsearched stasis pod at random. Mark it with a searched counter and place a liege. Oh, man. Great. So we've already got a liege out here. And I'm supposed to pick one at random. So here's what I'll do. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't have a D4 handy, so I'll just roll the D6. And I'll re-roll 5s and 6s. I rolled a 3. So 1, 2, 3. This one right here, unfortunately, is searched, which means I don't get the items in it. And those go away. And there is a liege next to it. So I'll put it right here next to it like it just woke up. Already off to a bad start. All right. They move. Then after their move, the enemy it's the enemy phase. Well, the drone did. Now the liege will move, and it moves towards the nearest enemy. It can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's at the door. It doesn't see me because the door is open or closed, so it will come through. 1, 2, 3, 4. It double moved, so it will not get an action or it won't be able to do one of its special attacks or whatever. However, when a liege appears, it's one of these weird ones, so you have to roll the purple die to see what happens with it. Let's see. No, the first time a character with this icon attack. Oh, it's not attacking. Never mind. It doesn't attack. So it had to move, and it discovers me. So hopefully I can kill it. The problem now is if I shoot, I automatically exit patrol phase because all of these pegs will be filled. So I think what I'm going to do, I can have 1, 2, 3, 4. I can have Balcor go and maybe punch him. All right, so that is the end of the round. I put a peg in. This time I do not have to roll for a drone. I only roll it every other peg. And I draw an event card. Status check. The nearest drone to a stasis pod makes 2 moves towards it. If it makes base contact, mark it with a reminder counter. It will miss its next turn. In the following round, unless alerted, it will spend its turn returning to the nearest patrol point. Okay, so it'll go here, 1, 2, and I'll mark it with a reminder here to indicate that it's going to miss its next turn. All right, my turn. Balcor will go first. He will go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's right next to it. He gets a punch attack. For his melee, he does 3 dice. So I roll the blue and 2 red. Do I have any special skills that can help him move or ranged assault or restore 1 health? I do have a skill point I could burn that would give me a ranged assault, but that's not what I need here. I need a close assault. So what I need is 2 hits because this thing has 1 armor. And I got nothing. So unfortunately for me, that did not work. I guess I could have one of the other 2 go up and punch, but none of them have melee, and they just get 1. They would just get to roll 1 die for a punch. None of them have weapons that are... Oh, actually, she does. Cassie has a pistol that is no sound. Let me double check that. I want to make sure I do this right, but I'm pretty sure that icon means no sound. It's got a little bell with an X to it. Silent. It does not add a peg to the hostility tracker. I knew I picked that one for a reason. This creature is at short range, so she will move 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that's Wade. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she will shoot with her silent pistol, which is going to burn an ammo, but I don't have to put it in the hostility tracker. She rolls 2 dice. I got 1 hit, which is unfortunate because its armor absorbs it. Wade's gun makes noise. So instead, what I'm going to do is send Wade further on. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to send him this. I'll send him this way to go up here. All right, so Wade, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he'll go again. 1, 2, 3. He's going to stay right here in case a drone appears here, and he is gone. So that is my turn. All right, now the liege is right next to me, so it will make a melee attack, which it rolls 2 dice, and it rolls the purple during the first attack. The first time a character with an icon attacks each round, roll the knowledge die. Okay, so a blue, a red, and the purple. This is what it's doing to Balcor. It gets no hits, but it did roll a 5. And a 5 is, if ranged, ignores cover. If close assault, scatter random token from a target. Targets with no equipment. So, scatter a random token. Great. Okay. Balcor is carrying a gun, a pistol, and this boomerang thing. So, let me shake it up. Actually, I'll put it behind my back. Make sure I don't drop it. Pull it, and I lost my gun. So I have to scatter it. And what you do is you roll the die, and you scatter it the number and the direction the arrow points. 1. Oh, nice. Okay, so it just puts it right there. I can tell with that. And he's still got his boomerang thing. All right. The drone will not activate this turn, so this goes away. Actually, hold on. The firstborn can attack again. Sorry. Second attack on Balcor is 1 hit, but his armor absorbed it. So that is his turn. This one does not move. That is the end of the phase. It is now back to me. And let's see. Firstborn phase, the assessment phase. Well, I don't need to do anything. There's nothing to trigger just yet. So I put another peg in. This time I will roll to see if a drone appears. I roll the green die. 1 does not. I rolled a blank. All right. Then I draw an event card. Patrol. Detection. Mark the nearest drone to a traitor with a reminder counter. It misses its next turn. Well, I'll take that. If it keeps missing its turn, I can deal with that. All right. Balcor will punch this thing again. 3 dice. And I got 3 hits, and that is enough to kill it. All right, and then on Balcor's second turn, he will move. He will move here. Well, I think he can pick up a weapon as a free action. Let me see. Actions: move, range, search, mine, reload, persuade, interact. They do get this thing called a. I'm trying to remember what the word is for it. It's sort of like a free move. It's one last effortless actions. Here it is. Picking up an item in an adjacent square is effortless. So he'll pick up the gun, which is adjacent to him. That's effortless. And then he'll move. 1, 2, 3. He's going to stay here because I do not want to alert the drone. Well, the drones are going to be alerted as soon as I attack it. So, blah. Let me just wait there and see what... I'm going to hold there. Okay, so he's done. Wade will move. I forgot to take these off. Wade is going to move 8. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He cannot open this stasis thing on a... Actually, yeah, he's going to stay right there. Actually, he'll stay right there. That way he only triggers this one if a drone appears. All right, so he is done. And then Cassie... Ugh, this is not good. All right, Cassie will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she'll... 4. She'll go 4. She was here 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll just have her search the room for her second action. So for the search, I get to draw a random token out of this bag. Let's pick one. She got something that's weird. It's a little pyramid thing. A Dyson draw. So that's cool. I'll put that in here until I need something better. I believe if I get shot at, it pulls one towards me. One. Let's see. They're called energy counters. Dyson equipment. This item extracts and stores firstborn. The first hit of each firstborn ranged attack made against the holder is negated, and an energy counter is placed on top of it. Each item can hold a number of counters up to the limit shown. Oh yeah, I remember this now. Okay, so it can hold 5. So she can take 5 shots from ranged weapons of the firstborn, and then I can sell this at the end for how much? For each counter, I get 8 credits. So I really want this charged up, sort of. All right, so she is done. That is the end of the round. On this phase, the only enemy is the drone, and it was scheduled not to take its turn, so it skips, and now it is my turn. Put a peg in, draw an event card. Accelerate. Patrolling drones move 2 patrol points this round, scanning the area each time. This reminds me. That reminds me. It doesn't move. It changes from patrol point to patrol point. So what it's going to do on this turn is it said it would move back to its patrol point, and then it will move to the next number, which unfortunately for me. Oh no, it doesn't go this turn. Oh no, it says patrols this round, so it doesn't move just yet. It's still there. All right, so I still have time to maybe get... I know it's going to move to 6, so I need to get out of its eyesight. And to do that... that's tricky. There's only 3 more rounds to check drones. 2 more, actually. If it moves here, it's going to see me. So I could move back over here to hide... And then Balcor can't move in because it would see him. And he can't move here because it would see him. So where could Balcor go? And then from 6, it's going to go to 1, which is way over here. So Wade is going to get spotted eventually. Interesting. All right, well, we'll figure this out. Let's do Wade. Wade is going to go. Let me remove these tokens. It's my turn. Wade, did I do the... Oh, yeah, I did the patrol. So remember that this has it gets 2 moves on its next one. Drones move 2 patrol, so it'll go from 5 to 6 to 1. So I got to get Wade out of sight, and I got to get them out of sight. All right, Wade's going to check this one. So he opens it up. Again, my favorite part of the game. Let's see what I got in here. I've got a Dyson Spike, which looks like a weapon. It's like a grenade. 6. I think that's... I'll have to look and see. It's worth 8. I got a Dyson Vent. Oh, this one collects... I'm going to use that one. And I got 2 and... a frost, like a freeze grenade that's worth 2. I guess I can, but this is worth 8. Let's take that. I'll put these back in here. And he did pretty good. Now what I can do, that was his first action. What I can do is, so this one's going to go move here on his turn. Then it's going to go 1 patrol, 2 patrol. So it's going to come over here and it's going to be able to see him. So for his next action, he needs to hide. And he could do that by going 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's hiding behind this wall. And yeah, it can't see him because from here it would be seeing the that. All right. He's done. I'm going to play this safe. Let's get Balcor hidden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's double moved, but he's out of line of sight of 6. She can move here, just behind this wall. Actually, I need to mark that this room was searched. If she moves here, it will not see her. So on this turn, it's going to go boom, boom. It won't see her here, and it won't see him. and then it's going to come over here and not see. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so Cassie will move here for her first action. For her second action, she can't search. She already did it. So that's kind of a wasted action. Or does she have a skill? Something she could do skill-wise? Not really. Move, then assault when targeted. Okay, so she could burn a skill point to move twice, which could get her in here, and then she could come back around. Let's do that. So she was right here, I believe. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. All right. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 for her first action. 1, 2, 3, 4 for her second action. She's going to spend a skill to use her stubborn, which costs 1. She's only level 1, so she can burn 1, and it's a move action. So she'll get to do another move, which is going to go 1, 2, through this door, 4. All right, there we go. Okay, now her turn is done. It is the enemy phase. There's only one enemy. It will move. 1, 2. It moves back to its patrol point. Then it gets 2 more patrol points. 1, it doesn't see anybody. Balcor got the wall blocking. It cannot see Wade and it cannot see Cassie. Then it moves here, and it doesn't see anybody. All right. Okay, so that is done. It is now my turn. Or no, put the token in. We roll for a drone. This is where things can really go bad for me. Does a drone appear? Yes. Now, as long as it's not number 2, I should be okay. Gonna roll the purple die to see where it puts up. I rolled a 4, which is where 4 is. Oh, good. It's right here. Okay, so the drone will appear here. On its turn, it will go from here to 5. And then, like I said, 5 to 6, 6 to 1. So that's cool. All right. So, and then this one did, and then I rolled. I put the peg in. I didn't draw an event card. Premonition. You find what appears to be a small transparent globe, but on close inspection you are bombarded with multiple visions of the future. Mark one of your traders with a reminder counter. They spend time reflecting on this vision because they're in a dangerous enemy area and they can reflect, and they lose an action this round. There you go. Keep this card and discard it during any future hostility phase, and after drawing an event card. Keep this card and discard it during any future hostility phase. After drawing an event card, to place the event card back onto the deck without resolving it. Okay. All right, I got it. Well, I'll give this reminder to Balcor. He doesn't seem to be able to move right now. He's kind of pinned. Wade is not. Wade could go search this. Cassie can search that. So I'll put the reminder is for Balcor. He is going to mark one of your traders. They spend time and they lose an action. So he's still got one more action. All right, so I'll put that on his thing to indicate that. Okay, my turn. I forgot to take these up. Let's do Wade. Wade will move here and search this. This is his second action. Okay, we've got half of an artifact, which I like those, but they take too much space to carry. Ooh, I got another one of those Dyson draws. This one can hold 3. Hers can hold 5, and he's got another one that can hold 5. So that's probably, none of these are going to be something I want to keep, mainly because of cost. I don't have the space, and his 5 will be hold more than 3. So these are going back in, and that is that. So that was his second action. So he goes here. Balcor has one action. I never searched this one. Balcor will go 1. Well, hold on. Yeah, he'll get I'm not going to be rolling for a drone this turn, so it's going to go. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's his, and that's it. He only gets one action this turn. Okay, those go away. So he is done. And then Cassie will move here and search this one. Ah, shoot. I can tell she got bit. She encounters one of those larvae, and she takes 2 bites, and then you discard this. 2 damage. And she's got 1 armor, so that protects her, and she loses a health. Next, she got this Elige ring, which, it's like a targeting. 4, 4, 3, and then discard it. Each time she uses it, it's like a scope. It adds, it increases her, I believe, let me double check it, but I'm pretty sure that is like a scope counter. The character may hold on. It's got the little targeting reticule. That is 4, 4. Here it is. Okay, rotating tokens. The above is a weapon giving your character a ranged attack with 4 on the first shot, 4 on the second, and 3 on the third, and then discard it. Oh, nice. I will definitely, but you know what? She's going to have to, who did that? Cassie? She's going to have to give something up. I hate to do it, but she's going to give up her health stem shot, which would help her with health. But that's just too good. That's too good to turn down. Okay, she is gone. And Balcar, so everybody's gone. It is now the enemy phase. All right, there are no lieges out. So the first one will look around, doesn't see anything. And then it goes to 5. And it looks around, it doesn't see anything. So next it will move to 6. Yeah, okay. This one. All right, so this one on this turn looks around for 1. It doesn't see anything. And then it, oh, man. It moves to 2. And it sees him. And it can attack him. Darn it, I didn't think about that. Okay, it makes a 2 dice attack. This is its second action. And it gets nothing, so no hits. But now the patrol, we are out of patrol phase because I was spotted. So this goes up all the way. And now they are all active. It is now my turn. Let me pull these back. Wade is going to have to kill that thing, destroy it. Wade has a 3-shotter. I don't care about the ammo now. Oh, I do, but I mean, I don't care that the ammo is triggering it. 3-shotter at short range, so he will do that. So 3 burns an ammo token, which comes over here. First shot each round, you put it. If you do an ammo, you have to go in here. All right, let's see. I got nothing. So for his second shot, I will do it again. Come on, Wade, hit this thing. There we go. 2 hits. It's got 1 armor, but that is enough to destroy it. And this one means it would jam if I rolled 2 of those. So he is done. Unfortunately, he can't get back to safety just yet. We are now alerted, so it doesn't matter. Cassie is going to go next. She will go 1, 2, 3 inside the door, and she will shoot at this thing. She gets a 4-shot. She has a thing where she can do 2 shots. A skill. Hold on, where is it? She has a special skill. She is a level 3, level 2. No, that's weapon expert. Ranged attack with plus 2 dice. Cannot move this round. Well, she already moved, so that's too late. All right, so we can't do that. Range. 1 second. Sorry about that. It was 3D printing and it was acting up. Okay, so she moved, so she can't do that. She is a what level marksman? She's a level 2 marksman. Ranged attack with +1 die. After rolling, you may split the hits between up to two. But I could get her spending a bullet, which I'm going to do, and she will roll 3 dice, and she's using a skill point. Alright, so 3 dice on this drone. What did I get there? She got 2 hits. That's enough to destroy it. And that is her turn. Balcor's like, he hears the captain go, they're on to us. Let's clean up and head on in. So Balcor will move here. Actually, he's going to move away from that worm. He'll move. He was right here. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he'll examine this. Alright, I got a Liege Shard worth 5. It's a 3 hand-to-hand combat or 3 blast weapon. Interesting. A healing potion of some sort. And Shard Fins, which is, does that mean it moves extra 4? There's a 4 on the little footprint. And I think the footprint means a movement. Let's see. The footprint. Where's the shoe? Where is it? Come on. I don't see it. I am pretty sure that that 4 means they can move extra, but you know what? He's... Oh, let's see. He's still got this. He's got plenty of room on his tray to get some stuff. That little symbol means, I think when it's put in his armor slot, which I don't want, I'm not using it. I believe that gives him an extra 4 movement. I'm not going to waste your time, so I will take, well, the Liege Shard is worth 5. I can take 2. I can take both. I'm going to take it because I don't know what it is, and I'll research it and figure it out. The other 2 items go back in here, and I don't have room for them. And he is done. All right, now it is the enemy phase. Well, there's no enemies, but we are here. So I will put a peg in. I roll to see. One drone automatically appears. Let's see where it appears. At number 3. Which is 1, 2, 3, which is up here. Okay. And since we're in patrol phase now, it will move. It will just, from where it enters, it will move towards me. Now I need to roll to see if a Liege appears. Roll the green. It does. Where does it appear? At 1, which is right here. Okay. All right. Then I draw an event card. And remember, I can cancel this if I don't like it. What was that? The trader nearest to and with line of sight to a wormhole marker sees something out of the corner of their eye. Mark them with a reminder counter. They will lose 1 action this turn. Well, I could afford to do that. I don't want to burn that special ability. When something bad comes up, I want to be able to put it back on. So this one's not too bad. The trader nearest to and with line of sight to a worm. He is within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She is within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, although line of sight is blocked. And he's within, well, the nearest one's up there. So it is Balcor again. Balcor will get marked with this one. He's got another reminder, and he will lose 1 action this round. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and deal with him. So on his turn, he will move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is all he can do. He loses 1 action, so he just took 1 action. Now, Cassie, I need to open this. I really want to get in there. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And she will open the stasis pod. She has no more space on her tray, so unless something really good comes up, She got a Port Ingram, which is worth 3. Nah. A Liege Ring, which is 3-shot, 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 which is kind of like the one she has now. It's a 4-shot, 4-shot, 3-shot. So no. And these two. So she's not going to take anything out of there. And that is her turn. Let's deal with... Valcor went. She went. And now Wade's got to go. Now Wade can come in a back way here, which is what he's going to do. I do not want to deal with this Liege. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then double move again. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to have to come through this doorway and go by this worm thing. All right. So he is done. It is now the enemy phase. You go in order of highest to lowest. Liege is highest, and the closest enemy is Wade, but he'd have to go all the way around or come this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to see him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So definitely this way is the shorter way to get to him. He can't get to Balcor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He'd be too far away. And she's way too. So he will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Liege is coming around the corner. Then this one will go, the nearest one, well, it's Wade. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's coming this way. That is all of the enemy phase. All right, pick up these. Let's see. Put a peg in. Place a drone. Where does the drone go? Number, is that 1? 1, which is right here. All right, so this one will go here. Then roll to see if a Liege appears. It does. Where does it appear? At number 6. Actually, you know what? I did that completely wrong. The Liege shouldn't have appeared at this one. It should have appeared at this one. So, let's put it down here. It would have appeared here. Balcor right here. Balcor was here. So it would have attacked Balcor. Let's do that. It has a ranged weapon, so it does 2 dice, and it rolls the purple on its first attack. Sorry, it's only the drones appear on these. This second Liege, which I just did, will appear at 6, which is right... where is it? Right here, which is in the room with Cassie. Okay, so let's go back and see what this Liege does to Balcor. That is 2 hits and a 1. So the 2 hits does get through, which takes a point of health off of him. And the 1 is +1 action this turn. So it's going to get 2 more times to fire at him. So it will fire a second time, 2 hits. 1 will go away, so it loses another one. And then the third and final one is nothing. All right. So then, on Balcor's turn, rather than flee, he only gets 1 action. So he would shoot. That's all he can do. He has a 2-2-1 weapon. He has a 2-2-1 weapon. He has a 3 weapon, which comes back to him if it hits. Let's do that. I'm going to do the 3 dice. He's throwing this boomerang thing. He got 3 hits. That is enough to kill it, and it does come back to him. So, bam, that Liege is gone. All right, so that was it. Then I rolled for the Liege and the new drone. Those appeared, and now I draw an event card. I'm not in patrol. I am in inspection. Second wind. Mark a non-machine trader with a reminder. When they activate, they may use an action to restore up to 2 health pegs, or use 2 actions to restore 3 health pegs. Well, Balcor needs to restore... I don't know. Choose a trade. Okay, so when they activate, they may use an action to restore up to 2. Nobody else has taken any damage, so that's not really going to help me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Balcor's special ability, which allows me to put this back on top and save it, because I might need it in a minute if any of my heroes take damage. All right, it is now my turn. Balcor will move 1, 2, 3, 4, and he will pick this up, although he doesn't have any space on his tray. This is ridiculous. Well, Balcor can do it. He can put this in his armor temporarily and then pick that up. So for his second action, rather than pick it up, he will move this to his armor slot. I believe that's what that is. It's not armor. It's movement. So what can he get rid of? He can't. He has nothing. I like that boomerang. And this is worth how much? 4. You know what? I'll get rid of this. He's going to drop this, and he'll pick up the thing as an effortless action. 1, 2, and then he'll move into the ship. So he is safe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Effortless. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. All right, so he is done. All right, let's get these guys out of here. Let's do Cassie. She needs to deal with this. So she can see him. There's no obstruction there. So she's got that 4. I'd really like that thing to be charged. I wouldn't mind if he took a shot at me. But if I do, he's going to do that purple thing, which I hate. So let's just go ahead and kill him. And she can save that for her next time. So she's going to use that special ring, which rolls 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And I got 1 hit and a jam. So nothing. That was her first action. For her second action, she'll fire it again. It rotates down to 4. She'll roll it again. And there we go. We got 3 hits, which is enough to kill it. All right. And then it rotates down to 3. So she's only got 1 more shot with it, and then it gets discarded. Cassie took both actions, so she is done. Balcor is done. Wade. There's a door here. He's going to come through that door. So, and then this guy's going to... Oh, no, he's dead. Wade needs to get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. On his next turn, he'll make a run for it. There's a door here, but it's closed, but this guy's going to come in. All right. That is all Wade can do. It is now the enemy phase. There's just one enemy. It will move towards Wade. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the door opens as an effortless action. He can do that. And he needs to be 1 away. So he can do, but if he does, he's going to, that's going to be his second action. So the drone gets 2 actions. If it moves to the door and it sees him after it opens the door, it has to be 1 space between it and the enemy. But if it moves a space, that's its second action, so it won't get to attack. So instead, what it's going to do is it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on its next turn, it would shoot at him if it survives, if Wade doesn't kill it. All right, this one will move towards Wade, and the shortest route now is going to be probably this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, it can get... It's sort of 6 and 1. It doesn't matter. He's going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's coming this direction for Wade. All right. These go away. I put a peg in. Let's see. I roll for a location of a drone. It's going to be at 4, which is up here. And then I roll to see if a liege appears. It does. Always. Where? At number 2. Number 2 is right here. So a liege appears right there. All right. That is that. Now I draw the event card, which this time around, Marking up when they activate, they use an extra restore 2 or 2. So nobody's taking any damage. So this is really a waste. I don't get to use it because nobody's taking any damage. All right, time to get out of here. Cassie will go 1, 2, 3, 4. She sees this thing and she will shoot it. It is a. Is it at medium range? I believe so. Yes, so it's medium range. She's got a 2-shot pistol. Oh, she's got that 3. She'll use up that 3 attack thing. She'll roll 3 dice with that special ring thing to fire at this one. And she gets 2 hits, and that is enough to destroy it. And unfortunately for her, the ring goes away. She used it up. Okay. So she moved and she shot. She is done. Wade will shoot at this thing. That is short range. Wade has a 3-shot pistol, 3 dice pistol at short range. So he will shoot, and he gets nothing. Why did I roll the blue? Hold on. I rolled the purple. He gets 1 hit, but the armor absorbs it. So for his second action, he'll fire another ammo and he'll try again. And he only got 1 hit, so nothing. So that's what I was worried about. He is done. That is his turn. It is now the enemy phase. This one, oh, the liege. The liege goes first. He will move to try, so he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in the room, but he can't do anything. He's too far away. All right. This one will shoot. It's a 2 dice attack. First action is 1 hit, but Wade has armor, which is absorbed. Second shot is nothing, so the drone did nothing. All right. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. It cannot see Cassie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it can see Cassie, but it took 2 actions. All right. Wow. These go away. That was the enemy phase. Now I put a peg in. And where does the drone go?
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.
At 5, which is right here. All right, another drone. And liege. Does a liege appear? Yes. Where does it appear? At number 1, which is way down here. All right, so there's a liege right there. And Balcor cannot exit the ship. Once you go on the ship, you can't go back in. So, gonna have to deal with that. Cassie can see this one and the liege. So this is gonna be interesting. All right, let's do this. It is my turn. I put a peg in. I place the liege. Now I draw an event card. We are in Strange Object. There it is. Always there on the. It was always there on the floor, right in front of your eyes. You pick it up and are immediately overcome by intoxicating visions. Multiple possible futures dance across your mind's eye. Keep this card and discard it during any of your trader's turns. That trader uses one of their actions that turn to communicate the strange vision. After doing so, for the rest of the round, all traders in your crew may reroll up to 2 dice on all assault rolls. Nice! All right, let's do it. She picks it up. She relays it. It says, keep this card and discard it during any of your traders. That trader uses one of their so she gets one of her actions to alert the rest of them. So she gets 2 actions. So she's just got 1 more action. However, she does have skills left. She could burn another skill point. She's going to. She's not going to worry about him. She's got to destroy that drone so Wade can escape. So she'll shoot at the drone for her second and remaining action. She rolls 2 dice. I'm gonna burn a skill point to add a die to that. And I got 2 hits and an asterisk, so that is enough to destroy this one. clearing the way for Wade. All right, so she is done. Wade will run 1, 2, 3, 4. He sees, can he see it? No, he cannot. But this one can see her. Ah, shoot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He could double move, but he won't get a shot. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to move over here, out of the way, and then he'll step in and take a shot if he gets it. All right. Keep this card and discard it during any of your turn. That trader uses one of her actions. Oh, you know what? After doing so for the rest of the round, all traders may reroll up to 2 dice on all assault rolls. So she didn't have to use this. So she's still got an action. So she needs keep it and discard it. That trader uses one of their action community, and then you get to reroll up to 2 dice on all assault. So that's okay. I'll burn it the way I did it. She used it. She only got that one action, but she didn't have to re-roll. She destroyed it, but it's a waste. All right, it is now the enemy phase. Enemy phase, lieges go first. This liege sees her, and the liege has a range. Yep, she can do it. With 2 dice, and he gets to roll the purple. No hits, but rolled number 4, which is damage from attack removes skills instead, so nothing. But it gets 2 actions. So this turn, it will just roll the 2 dice, and it gets 1 hit. Her armor absorbs that, so nothing. Actually, no, it goes to that thing she's holding. She's got 1 on there. Yay! All right. So the liege went. This liege will go 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't see anybody. Then it will move again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's in the room, but it can't do anything. This drone doesn't see anybody, so it will go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it sees Cassie. It can make an attack. 2 dice. 2 hits, but one of them goes here. It said the first one always goes, and then her armor absorbs the other one, so that is good. So keep firing at me. That's fine. This drone doesn't see anybody. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and if it goes to the door and opens it on its second action, it sees her and then backs off, but then so hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. It can open the door as an effortless action. However, it has to be 1 space away from me. So if it backs up, the door closes, or it could just move through, which is probably what it would do. No, it can't move through me, so it has to back up, and that door closes. All right, so it does that. All right. Did this drone go? It did. It went here, and it fired at her, but it missed, or it absorbed. Then this one, that's it. And we got this liege, which already did too. So all the enemies have gone. My turn. Okay. Put a peg in. Where does the drone appear? At number 2, which is right here. Does a liege appear? Yes. Man, I have not rolled for any missed liege. Where does it appear? At number 3, which is way up there. So it appears right there. All right. We got the liege. All right. Now it's my turn. Wade. 1, 2, 3. He is in short range now, and he will fire his 3 pistol. This goes here. He rolls 3 dice. Does he have a skill that he could use? What is that one? That's a punch. He does have that one. What is that? He's a level 1. After being attacked in close. Nope, that won't help. All right, come on. I got nothing. So he fired and he missed, and he is done. Cassie is going to make a run for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. She will shoot at this liege. He is at medium range. Yep. She's got a 2/2. She'll burn a skill to make it a 3 dice attack. And I got 2 hits, and that is enough to kill that one. So Wade has some breathing room there, but she is gone. All right. Enemy phase. This one can move 1, 2, 3 and see me, and it will make an attack. 1 hit, which is absorbed by that thing she's holding, but it rolls a 6, which is, after the attack, remove character and place them back 2 squares from the nearest other enemy. After attack, remove it and place them. This enemy becomes their new target. Hold on. After the attack, remove character and place them back 2 squares from nearest other enemy, if possible. This enemy becomes their new target. I think it means remove him. After he attacks, remove him. Place him 2 from the nearest other enemy. This enemy becomes their new target. 2 squares away from the nearest other. Oh, no. Remove it. Place it 2 squares from the nearest other. I'm the enemy. So this shot at me. So now 2 squares from it will put itself right here. 2 squares away. Or does it go here? I can never remember. This enemy becomes... Now that's my new target. All right, so it took an action. It moved and it shot. So it's burned its 2 actions. Man. All right, now I got the drones to deal with, and the liege up there. So this liege doesn't see anybody. It'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's coming. This drone will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it doesn't want to block the door, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4. It can see Wade and it can see Cassie. I'll just roll randomly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I rolled a 3, so it's going to fire at Wade. And it gets 1 shot off, but Wade has 1 armor that absorbs it, so nothing on him. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cassie's the closest, so it will fire at her. And it does, and 1 of these goes in there. She's going to get in bad shape if she gets hit again. All right. Done. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, it's coming. All right, my turn. We got to get out of here. Cassie is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then she has no more skill points, so she is done. She can take one more shot. This thing can hold 5. I think on the 6th one it will blow up. All right, she's done. Wade, you better do this. Wade needs to kill the liege first. He's got a 3-shotter, so he'll burn his last, or he's got 1 more bullet after this. 3 shots, and he gets 3 hits, which kills it. He will shoot at this drone with his last bullet. Oh, man. It's a 3-shotter. It's almost a waste, but... okay. And he gets nothing. All right. But he's going to cover for Cassie. All right. That is his turn. Now it's the enemy phase. I don't think I drew an event card last turn, but oh well. Let it go. The liege will move 1, 2, 3, 4. It can see Wade, so it will make a purple and a 2 dice attack. 1 hit is absorbed by the armor, but it rolls a 1, and a 1 is +1 action, so it will get another chance to shoot at him. And I can't see. It got 2 hits, so 1 hit does get through to Wade, so he's down 1. This drone will shoot, and the 1 is absorbed. It will shoot again. 2, and he loses 1. This one will shoot. The 1 is absorbed. It will shoot again. Nothing. All right, and then finally this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it has 1 shot. It gets 1 shot. and it rolls 3. 1 is absorbed. That remaining 2, however, I'm going to burn a skill point and do something. He gets, during a ranged assault, target loses 1 action. I will burn that to take away that ranged action. All right. I knew that was going to come in handy. During a ranged assault, target loses 1 action. All right, so it moved and was going to shoot, but he burned it, and that did not. All right, we are so close here. It is now time to put a peg in. It is time to draw an event card. Exhaust burst. If there is a Dyson reactor, okay, this one turns on. Thankfully, I'm not near it. That exhaust is going to do damage. It does, for the range, it's 2 squares. An active line of sight range equals 2 squares. Characters suffer a 2 dice within 3 if adjacent. So it takes 3. They're both adjacent. So the first one takes 1 hit, which is absorbed by its armor. This one takes 3 dice and is destroyed. And this one is 1 away, so it's a 2 dice attack. And it takes 2 hits, and it is destroyed. Nice timing on the exhaust. My turn. Wade has no more ammo, so he's got to book it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, let me go back. I drew the event card, but I didn't roll for the. So he was here. I didn't roll for this. So 2 drones will appear. Let's see where they appear. Purple die. 3, which is here, and 1, which is, where's 1? 1, right there. All right. Does a liege appear? Excuse me. Yes. Where does it appear? At number 5, which is way over here. All right, I'll take that. Does one of the armored ones called an iconoclast, does it appear? Please no. No, it does not. And then I roll the purple die, and on a 6, the firstborn pod appears. And I rolled a 6. Then you roll the die to see which of the entry points it comes out to. It comes to number 6, which is that one. So the firstborn pod, which is right here, it comes out right here. Now, it doesn't open until the wake protocol stage, so I think I'm good. Now it's my turn. Wade will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He is out of the ship. And Cassie will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's off the ship. Woo! Okay. That was getting down to the line. If Wade had not had that skill to force the other enemy to lose an action, he would have been knocked out, and Cassie would have had to pull him, which is not good. You can only move 2 spaces when you're pulling a friendly, and this drone would be taking pot shots at me. But she gets away with 4 of these on there, which means I can sell this for what, 32, I think I said? Yeah, 32, which means I should be able to buy some really, really cool stuff. All right, that is it for this game. Thanks for joining me on this game of Core Space Firstborn. I'll be back next week to play the next mission, which is called... We're Going on a Bug Hunt, Mission 3. So we will be seeing what that calls up for. I imagine it's going to be calling up for the worms. We'll see. All right, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this game. I'll be back in a week with another one. Until then, everybody, take care.